Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Russian with Victoria. The topic of our today's lesson is the accusative case. Винительный падеж. Винительный accusative, падеж case. How to form from the nominative to accusative. Actually, accusative case, it's not complicated. It's quite easy case. So talking about how to form, it's very important to understand inanimated and animated nouns. Inanimated nouns, we change only nouns of feminine gender. We don't change masculine gender nouns if they are inanimated. And neutral gender nouns we also don't change in accusative. Stол, stол. Окно, окно. We don't change. We just don't change. If we talk about nouns in masculine gender and they are animated nouns, for example, like брат, преподаватель, we change these nouns, these masculine gender nouns, like in genitive case. So, брат, брата, преподаватель, преподавателя. So we have same rule like in the genitive case for masculine gender nouns. If we talk about animated nouns. Once again, for masculine gender, it's very important to understand if it's animated or inanimated. Inanimated nouns, we don't change. Animated nouns, we change like we change in the genitive case. Neutral nouns, we don't change in accusative. And what about feminine gender nouns? Feminine gender nouns, we always change in accusative. And it doesn't matter is it animated or inanimated. And what's the rule for accusative feminine gender nouns? Ending a we replace with u. Ending ya we replace with you. For example, мама – маму, тетя – тетю, сумка – сумку, аудитория – аудиторию. Feminine gender nouns ending in soft sign we don't change in accusative. Тетрадь – тетрадь, дочь – дочь. We don't change. Personal pronouns. Я – меня, ты – тебя, он – его, она – ее, мы – нас, вы – вас, они – их. Okay, and now let's talk about the situations when we use accusative case. And the first and the main situation when we use accusative in the role of object of action. So object of action, it is accusative case. So when we have subject of action, we have action, and we have object of this action. And you don't need to learn all these verbs. You don't need to learn that. You just need to understand this. You just need to understand this situation. For example, I will tell you in Russian and I will translate in English and you will understand it very quickly. Я читаю книгу. So я, it's subject of action. We use it in the nominative. Читаю, it's a verb, да, to read. I read a book. Я читаю книгу. And книгу, it's a form of accusative. Книга in the nominative, книгу in accusative. And it's quite simple because you can say that you just read. I am reading. But it's like you need something to read. It's not it's impossible to read nothing. Like you need to read a book, you need to read a text, you need to read a story or something. You need to read something. And this something, it's an object of action. And object of action, it's accusative. So a lot of situation in our life, we have these objects. For example, I can say right now at the moment, я вижу телефон. I see cell phone. I see a cell phone, yeah? Because I'm looking to the camera and I can see my cell phone camera, yeah? So I just can't say like this, я вижу. Like I need to see something, yeah? I need to see object, any object. So this object can be, it doesn't matter. So, and this object, it's not only inanimated object, it can be anything. For example, я купила кошку, или я купила кошку. I bought a cat. So cat, кошка. So this is very common use of accusative. It is the main situation when do we use accusative. So we also use accusative when we talk about destination. And about destination, I mean that we use accusative in the meaning of place. And this place is destination. After motion verbs. For example, я иду в школу. I go to school. I'm going to school. I'm on my way to school. Yeah? So to school, it's destination. And the place in the meaning of destination we use in accusative. So я иду в школу. Or я хожу в школу каждый день. It's motion verbs. It's when we want to say a period of time, like till something. Or from May to September. So we use preposition по. And after по, in the meaning of time, like till, we use accusative. For example, по апрель, по май, по сентябрь, по понедельник, по пятницу. Also days of the week if answering to the question когда. So days of the week, да? For example, понедельник, что сегодня? Или какой сегодня день? Сегодня понедельник. So it's nominative. Сегодня понедельник. But answer to the question когда, we use preposition в, and after we use accusative. Когда у тебя урок? В понедельник. Когда у тебя работа? В пятницу. And also we use accusative after the word целый, целую, the whole. Целый год, целую неделю, целый час, целую минуту. The whole week, the whole year, да? Например, он целый год учил русский язык. Она целую неделю отдыхала. She was resting the whole week. Okay, guys, I hope that you understand this not very complicated grammar. Quite simple case accusative. Винительный падеж. And now I wanted to practice with you some exercise. So I will show you a small task and we will make sentence using this. So this exercise for practicing dative and accusative. You already learned dative and now you learn accusative, and let's put it together. So for example, брат купил сумка мама. So you need to understand which one is object of action and which one is indirect object of action. So, sumka is object of action and we need to change it to accusative. Sumka, sumku, and mama, it's indirect object of action and we need to use dative. Mama, маме. So the whole sentence: брат купил сумку маме. Брат купил сумку маме. Okay, one more example. Он дал книга Андрей. Он дал книга. Книга, it's a book. Да, book, object of action here. Да. Он дал книга Андрей. He gave book Andrew. So object of action here, книга. He gave a book to Andrew. Yeah? So, он дал книгу. We put u instead of a because it's accusative. It's feminine gender. Андрей, Андрею. It's dative case. It's indirect object of action. And if you want to practice more accusative after this lesson, after this video, you can click on the link in the description box. Okay?